Hey, what do you mainly use for your... Do you have like a one-in-all launcher, or do you just use
I
the different
don't.
launchers?
I just use all the different ones. I didn't even know that that was an option until you showed me.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's called GOG Galaxy.
GOG Galaxy.
Yeah.
Just for the people who might be listening's reference, Justin has one launcher for all his PC games, which I didn't know was an option or a thing, and it's really nice. Like, we're just scrolling through his entire game library, even though all the games are normally on different stores.
GOG is like the preferred launcher shop for like CD Projekt Red stuff, so like The Witcher and Cyberpunk. But they have an option where you can log in to like your Xbox, your Epic Games, your Steam, your Ubisoft account, and just have all your stuff there.
Man, that's so clutch. Did Ghost of Tunshima come out for PC?
Not yet. I don't think. God, if it has, because I love that game.
Yeah, well, I was just you were scrolling through, and I thought I saw something about Ghost of Tunshima.
What are you calling it?
So how do you say it? Ghost of Tunshima?
Yeah, like just put the T and S like flow into each other, like Tsushima.
Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima or Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima.
All right, now you're getting racist.
I know. I can't.
Oh, it's the Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, it's like a South Park. Like, hello, welcome to Shitty Walk.
Man. So, Justin, what are we doing for today's episode? You want to go ahead?
What's up, guys? I'm Justin.
And I'm Jordan.
And welcome to another video game podcast.
A podcast where different gamers talk about different games.
And today we're kind of just doing. First of all, we've took a hiatus for like 2 weeks, and we're sorry.
Life's crazy. I had to take my son back to his mom's, and that was just like it was a week-long trip. We met him in Utah, and we had a really good time. And then me and Riley hung out there for like another day and a half, and just took like a little mini vacation, and then came back, and it was a good time.
And I've been working.
Yeah, just working.
Pretty much.
Just making that money.
But we're gonna do a episode where we just look through we look through our library of our different games, and we tell you what we like, what we don't like. Like, basically the games we would say, like, hey, I recommend buying this, or games that we have that we're like, you know what, I spent money on this, and I don't think I should have.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a really interesting idea, and I'm going to start opening up all my stores because I'm not smart like you are. Steam.
Well, I'll get started then, and well, I'll just start by telling you how many games I apparently own. Now, I think I have a few other ones, but these are all my games I have for GOG, Microsoft, or whatever, Epic Games, Steam, and Ubisoft. And so that's not including like my Blizzard Activision stuff. And so I have 328 games. Only 38 of them are downloaded right now, but still. So I used to have a subscription for Humble Bundle. You ever heard of that?
I think briefly. I think you might have mentioned it to me, actually.
I could have. I was hyped about it for a while. So Humble Bundle, you pay like $12 a month, and you get free PC games. And they range from like really tiny indie games to bigger games, AAA games that are a little bit older. And you get some good ones out of that. You also get some duds. I have since canceled my subscription because I'm just trying to save more money lately. But I do like it. So a lot of these, like especially these smaller indie games, I got through Humble Bundle, and some of them I haven't even played yet. So I have more games than I know what to do with at the moment.
Dude, I feel the same way. I feel like one of the like amazing but also like a downfall of a PC is that you have so much space to have so many different games that it almost gets overwhelming sometime and you don't know what you should play.
I mean, it's not even just PC. That's just gaming in general. There's a TikTok that I saw the other day that was very relatable, and it was just titled. The caption was, "You ever just?" And it just had a guy turn on his Xbox. He got his headset on. He looked at all of his games, and it said that he had over 200 games or something. Started scrolling, just went, and then turned off the Xbox. And I'm like, "Yep, I feel that."
Yep.
I found myself play, and everyone kind of goes through gaming waves where they're really into a game and they fall out of it. And so that was me. That's me right now with Sea of Thieves. I'm taking a break from that. But I found myself playing less games in general as of late, picking up old hobbies, and just kind of going through my waves of different passions that I have.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, I feel like that's normal, and it's important that with video games you don't let yourself get burned out, because they can like fuck up your life if you don't take breaks.
Especially when developers can't take risks anymore, so every game is the fucking same.
Yeah, 100%. I'm like kind of scrolling through. Obviously, you're not going to get like I'm looking at upcoming games right now because I'm in the Epic Games Store. Like obviously, you're not going to get the next COD, right? Like that's not on your.
If it's on sale, I might get it because I do enjoy playing that with you. It's just I'm not competitive about it at all. It's just kind of fun. I'm along for the ride with it. So
yeah, absolutely.
I think they're going back to World War II, aren't they?
Yeah. So the next one is Call of Duty Vanguard. The interesting thing about it is that it's not made by one studio. This is the first time Activision is doing this, where it's like, well, I mean, like, not they've done this before, but literally the multiplayer is going to be done by Infinity Ward. The zombies is going to be done by Treyarch, and then Raven, the current company that's managing Warzone, will take over. Like, we'll continue to just stay on Warzone.
And who's doing the campaign?
Fuck that. I don't
what?
know. I don't even think they're doing one.
Oh no.
But
so it's probably going to be like $10 cheaper.
No.
Oh.
No. Come on now. Let's be realistic. Yeah.
Sorry, for a minute I thought there was hope.
You have to remember what company actually owns Call of Duty.
Yeah, very true.
Activision. But I just wanted to bring that up because I think that's interesting, and I want to play the game and see if it works out for him. And I feel like I'd just be lying to myself if I said I wasn't going to get the COD, you know?
So let's see what I got here. So like I said, I got a ton of games on here. On this just on the PC.
Yeah. You have Ark. How's Ark?
I don't like it.
No, not a fan.
I got through Game Pass. I don't like it.
Okay.
So like, it's great if you have a private server, but if you don't, it's just a lot of people that already have a lot of gear just nuking newbies, and it's not fun that way. I'll tell you some games on here that are a little bit throwback that you might be surprised are like in my top area, like by some of my favorite games on here, such as Skate 3 is a phenomenal game. I love that game to death.
Oh my god.
So I'll take Skate over Tony Hawk. I will.
That's awesome. I haven't played these games since I was a kid.
Dude, I love that game.
Yeah.
Oh, I did also buy SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, the remake, the remaster of SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, which is also great. I played that on the GameCube.
Yeah, I remember that. That was a good time.
And wait, did I play that one on the GameCube? I remember there were a couple different ones that I really liked. I think I played Battle for Bikini Bottom on my PC when I was really little, and then I also played the SpongeBob SquarePants movie video game on GameCube. But I remember they were very similar in gameplay.
Okay.
What games are... Let's just ask this question. What games are you playing right now?
Right now, I've been playing the Destiny 2 Beyond Light expansion. I've been dabbling in that a little bit, and that's been. I mean, it's Destiny. It's a grindy FPS game. You know what? I mean, it's okay. It passes the time while I wait for Battlefield to come out.
How do you feel about normal MMOs, Jordan?
Can you show me a really popular one? Because I have a hard time keeping straight like which games fall under what.
Destiny is an MMO.
Yeah, but isn't it different in the terms of the fact that it's a first person shooter?
I mean, the perspective of your main character does not make a difference of whether or not it is or is not an MMO.
Okay.
Like so
what's a more normal MMO?
World of Warcraft, obviously.
So I've tried World of Warcraft and I'm not into that.
So I mean, it's just the formula. So, another one is Warframe, which is really fun. If you haven't played that yet,
I played it a little bit and I remember it being fun.
I'll play that with you. I re-downloaded it recently.
Ooh, okay, all right.
But it's the idea of like it can be open world or not, but it's there's a story mode, but there's like basically different tiers of stuff to do. So for example, you could do like a lot of the story stuff. They usually try to keep that single player, especially for new players. But an MMO is something that you can only achieve everything you want to if you get a group together.
Yeah.
So like Call of Duty, you can get to fucking whatever the fuck the gun, Dark Matter.
Which I did. I made it, by the way.
Congratulations. I'm
Thank
proud
you.
of you. You've been hyped for that. You can get there without knowing a single other player, you know?
Yeah.
You can't do that in an MMO because MMOs is like you have your you have like 4-player missions, you have 8-player raids where everyone has a job. You know, you got the people on healing duty, you got the people, and like it's the same thing with Destiny. Destiny's considered an MMO as well, where you have these instances that you go in where you are paired up with other people.
I wish that there's like certain missions in Destiny where you have to have 4 people and it has to be your own party. I think they're called Nightfall raids or just raids in general. I find it really frustrating. I think that there should be matchmaking for them, but the criteria is you have to have a mic that's on. And I don't know, because I feel like I've missed out on a lot of it just because I don't have friends that play Destiny anymore.
Well, they do have solutions for stuff like that, like Discord forums, and like looking for group chats that are just like you can post up, hey, I'm about to do this raid. I need 3 people. Everyone needs to. You could set parameters like everyone needs to be 18 and up. We're cooperative only, no trash talking, and a mic. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But Elder Scrolls Online, that's a cool MMO that I like. I used to be really into MMOs, specifically DC Universe Online. That was my life for years, and I spent a lot of money on there and stuff. And so I tried going back into there a while ago, like a year ago, and I dipped my pinky back in, and I immediately had other people that I used to play with be like, come back, and I'm just like, I dedicate that much time to it again. And I instead of just trying to hang out in that area, I was just like, no, I need to get back out completely because
like
I can't get sucked back in completely like I used to be.
Yeah, I understand that.
But yeah, I think you would enjoy other MMOs. Like we should give Warframe a try together.
Okay, yeah, I'd 100% be down to do that.
So
what about Dead Rising? Like I saw you had that on there. You like
Red
those
Rising?
games? Yeah, Red Rising.
Bread Rising. So Dead Rising, I like Dead Rising. It's not in my. It's I mean, it's just fine.
Yeah.
Like Dead Rising 4 is kind of meh. Well, I mean, I have Dead Rising 3 and 4 on PC, which are considered like not the best ones. 1 and 2 were considered the best ones, and I did really enjoy those, and I have those on my Xbox.
Yeah.
What are some games that you have that you hate that you bought that you're like I regret buying these?
I have a couple that I don't necessarily know if I regret buying them. Actually, yes, I have one, Fall Guys.
You don't like
What a
it?
waste. What a waste. I just never play it. It's not that I don't like it. It's just that it's like, I feel like it's such a party game, and it was just like a really quick fad, and I'm just not interested anymore.
Yeah, that was a game that like one guy told, like a friend of mine told me once to download it. So I bought it and downloaded it and played it with him one time, and then I never touched it again.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
it's just like, nah.
No, I agree with that.
Let's see. I mean, I kind of feel that way about Marvel's Avengers, too.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, the story was okay, and it was kind of fun to like play as the different characters, but I don't know. I'm over it.
Huh. Yeah, no, I get that. I bought that as well, and I didn't like that I bought it.
Yeah.
My probably one of my biggest regrets on here is Untitled Goose Game. You know, that meme game that was going on for a long time, where you're just a duck or you're a goose that's a dick. And it's just, I don't know. I didn't get it. I don't get the hype about it. Like, yeah, it's kind of silly, but I feel like I did like one level and I already felt like I got everything the game is going to offer me.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, I did not like that. Terraria is another one. Like, I'm sure it's great, but I don't know. I just haven't gotten into it, and therefore I regret buying it because I bought it, but I haven't given the time to it. And I'm sure I will eventually, but I wish I would have saved that. I would have used that money for other things.
Yeah. I kind of regret buying The Sims.
Yeah?
Yeah, my fiance convinced me to do it, and I played it for a little while, but it's just no, thank you.
Play it with mods.
Play it with mods.
Yeah, that's what Mariah does.
That's funny.
She like I one time I was just like walking behind her playing on the computer, and there was a dragon in one of the rooms that she was in, and then also like in the other room like two people were full on fucking, and I'm just like, man, you got a lot of mods on here. And he goes like, she smiles and she goes, yeah.
Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah.
What was the one that I just looked at? I don't know. I totally forgot what I was gonna say.
Quantum Break sucked, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It had a cool concept, but it's literally half game, half TV show.
Ew.
Like at certain parts, the quote unquote cutscenes are literal, like 10 to 20 minute parts of a movie with actual actors, and I hated it. Like, there is no part of me that when I'm playing video games, there's no part of me that says I'd rather not be playing and just have everyone act this out for me. That's bullshit.
Like let me just watch in the background.
Yeah, no, that drove me insane.
Did you ever play Far Cry 5?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about the game?
The one where like a bunch of Trumpers are following a hippie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you actually, wow, yeah, you nailed it.
Which, first of all, let me disclosure, I don't give a shit who you voted for. It was just funny. Yeah, I thought it was cool. I mean, Far Cry has become another Ubisoft regular
Copy and
Ubisoft.
paste.
Exactly. Just give it a new coat of paint and send it out again. Especially when they did like New Dawn, which took place right afterwards. They literally just like spray painted some neon pink on Far Cry 5.
Ew.
But I thought it was cool. I was I enjoyed it being like, I think my favorite part about that game was that you could go into it and it just said, okay, you have a bunch of mini bosses that own these different territories. And you have to kill them all to get to the big bad guy, which wasn't new, but then it was like, you can go whatever order you want. Just go and pick one. And I was like, I like that. That I can vibe with. You're muted. You're coughing. You coughed.
Yes, I did.
You got the vid. You got that D virus.
Yeah, I might got that.
Got that Delta strain?
Delta Theta.
Did you see we getting the mask mandate again?
Yeah, I saw that. You guys are
Yeah.
having a mask up 2.0.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one of those cool like masks that go all the way in the front that have like LED lights that can change to like smiley faces and put like X's over your eyes and shit, and just
Nice. Do it.
have one of yeah.
You're not gonna get the Razer RBG?
That thing is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
What? No, come on now.
That thing is whack. I also have that would not fit over my beard.
What do you think about For Honor? I liked that game a lot when it first
I
came out.
loved For Honor. I played the shit out of For Honor.
Would you still want to play it? Like if I said right now.
Oh, I don't know. I'm scared too.
I know. I'm scared. We'd get fucked so hard.
Because that's the thing. That's one of those games that like they're still coming out with new characters, and so going in, I know what I'm good at, but like other people would be way better at other new characters
that
like,
you've never even seen.
Yeah, like I don't know what the meta is right now, so I have no idea what it would be like to get back in there. But I wish I could, but I'm too scared to.
Yeah. No, I 100% understand that.
Fallout 76. I hate that I bought that.
Fallout
That's probably
76.
my biggest regret on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more happy that I got Farming Simulator 2017 than I am that I got Fallout 76. That game sucks.
Funny. I do believe that the Fallout that I played and did not enjoy, I looked it up the other day. It was Fallout 4.
Fallout 4? Yeah. We have to do a Fallout episode eventually because I like Fallout. I like Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3, and Fallout 4. They're all great.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it was just something about the setup of it kind of turned me off.
You need to find your son, man. Was that it? Because you don't relate to that? You're like, fuck that kid. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god, no.
What what are the games you bought that you're really glad you bought?
Yeah, some really happy purchases.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look through here. Sea of Thieves, of course. 100% Sea of Thieves. Spend whatever amount of money on that game. It's incredible. I'm a big fan of that one. Let's see what else we got on here. I don't mind that I spent money on Destiny 2.
What about Call of Duty? I'm just kidding.
Call of Duty feels like a service to me. It doesn't necessarily feel like a game anymore, which like I'm kind of okay with for what it provides, but this one was not great. Black Ops was, you get a lot of content, but it's also just, it wasn't that high quality. Battlefield 1, of course, I'm super happy with Battlefield 1. So happy with it.
I mean, most of my games I have on here that I really liked. Like, of course, I got Skyrim, which, yes, I'm going to get the new Skyrim coming out this year. And we're going to do an episode on that Skyrim.
We are?
Yeah. Do you know about it?
I've heard about it. Yeah, all they did is add fishing.
No. It's like another remaster that it has like a lot of like player content in there. Like a lot of really good mods people have made and stuff like that. They just added that to the game. And I don't know. I'm a collector of Skyrims. I have to have all the Skyrims. I got the Skyrims on here. I got Skyrim VR. I got PlayStation, Xbox, Switch. I got all the Skyrims.
Yeah.
My wife does not like that I have all the Skyrims.
She's like, why do you keep buying them?
Yeah, exactly.
What are you doing? Astroneer was a waste of money.
I thought it was cute.
Yeah,
I thought it was cute. I played that for a while.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, here's all my Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean,
if you could only have one right now, which one?
One?
Yeah.
Brotherhood, probably.
Yeah.
That's my favorite one. Valhalla's cool. It's just not an assassin game.
Yeah.
It's a Viking game. So I don't know why.
I want to get 3 and play 3. I've never played 3.
Yeah, they have a remastered version.
I know, right? I want to get it.
Yeah, it's cool. I'd say a lot of people didn't like it. I loved it.
Why didn't they like it?
Well, I shouldn't say people didn't like it. People didn't like the main character. So there's 2 main characters. Like, remember when I told you about, like, you play as one guy for a little while, and then it's revealed, like, oh, you're actually playing as a bad guy, and then you start playing as the good guy. Well, the problem is that the bad guy you were playing as is honestly way more interesting than the good guy. Good guy's a little boring in terms of his voice acting.
All right.
I got the Arkham games here. What are some games that you have that you think people shouldn't have slept on? Things that you think are underrated?
Some sleepers.
Uh-huh.
I think, and I'm gonna go for like in their prime. Red Dead Redemption is an incredible game.
What? Who the fuck slept on Red Dead Redemption? Are you? I'm not talking about main like huge games that everyone talks about.
I'm just having a hard time coming up with one.
It's like if I was just like, oh, I think Battlefield's should have gotten more attention. Like,
let me look through here. To me, I do kind of feel like the Doom games are a little slept on.
You don't think enough people played them?
Yeah, I think they're super underrated for how fun they are. I think that's a really good one.
One game that I'm playing through literally 5 minutes before you text me is I'm replaying through Dragon Age again, which if you haven't seen our episode on that, I'm gonna recommend that to you, just because Dragon Age is my favorite game of all time, and I'm replaying it again. But I think it's slept on, at least compared to Mass Effect, because BioWare's main, like, their poster child was Mass Effect. And I don't think, like, I have met a few Dragon Age fans, and it's really cool when I do find them, but I don't get to see them nearly enough as I think I should. Like, I would like to see more people that are like, oh, Dragon Age, and people that are like Skyrim. Like, I get it, Skyrim's cool, but Dragon Age is awesome.
Another one that, again, I feel like you're gonna roll your eyes and groan at me, but got slept on because the whole like debacle was Star Wars
Battlefront 2.
Yeah, Star Wars Battlefront 2.
I knew it.
It's still really fun. I went back and played it the other day, and I had a blast.
I have played it after everything got fixed, and I enjoyed it. I just don't like. I played that on Game Pass, so I got it for free. But I don't think people. I don't want to support that game at all financially.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Two games that I really enjoy playing. So one of them is called Brutal Legend. You ever heard of it?
Mm-mm.
This game is fucking sick. So the main character, you play a roadie for a band. A roadie is basically someone that like gets all the equipment ready and they get everything packed up. And he has like a whole spiel about like the roadies they stay out of the spotlight, but they make sure everything looks good for the hero or whatever. Well, he's played by Jack Black. So that's already awesome.
That's awesome.
And you play as Jack Black. It kind of just looks like Jack Black too. He looks like what Jack Black wishes he looked like.
yeah, 100%. Like a Jack Black that actually got to the gym.
Yeah, so you play as a roadie that he had a set fall on him, and some blood went into his belt buckle, which turned into a giant metal demon that transported him to a world ran by like hot babes and demons. And you kill shit with an axe and an electric guitar that shoots lightning.
Yo.
And you drive like a hot rod around that you built that like
That's
shoots fire
sick.
out of it. Yeah, like look at this screenshot I'm showing you. Like it's this game is incredible and like it's just mindless fun. But they have a ton of, especially if you like rock and roll like I do. Ozzy Osbourne is in it. Lemmy Kilmister from Motorhead is in it. They got they got a few people. They got oh gosh, I'm losing his name. But like there's these bad guys that are like hair band people, so like the people that were into the hair band era, so it's like all about like metal staying alive, and then the main baddie is played oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm blanking on his name. What's oh man, hold on,
I'm holding. Still holding.
Oh yeah, Tim Curry. Tim Curry plays the main baddie. You know who that is, right?
I'm gonna see it in just a second.
He's fucking terrifying and awesome. Like he's a great actor. He played the original It. He was in Rocky Horror Picture Show. Like he plays the main baddie.
He's creepy. He was in Home Alone.
What?
He was in Home Alone 2.
Yeah, Home Alone 2. Yeah, he played the bellhop or the hotel guy. But he's outstanding. Like that game, it's so good. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
And then my other one is Brink. Brink was a first-person shooter, much in the vein of Call of Duty, but it was made by Bethesda. Weirdly enough, it didn't really get a lot of fanfare. The character models look super ugly, but I really enjoyed the concept. The concept was that basically there's two sides of a rebellion and the police force, and neither side is really right or wrong, but you can play through the campaign from both sides. And so like and unfortunately there's no more online support for it, but you got like a medic, an operator, God, I'm trying to remember the other labels. But it's, I don't know. It was weird because like that kind of formula I normally don't like. I don't normally like that kind of Call of Duty formula to it, but it was this specific flavor. I don't know what exactly it did, but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm trying to look up. Do you remember? Oh, I think I found it. What game is this? Oh, did you ever play Evolve?
No. Do you
know what that is?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. And that game is one of like the most outrageously like shitty monetization games I've ever seen. It killed the community. That's why that game died.
It 100% killed the community. However, it was so fun to play.
Oh, I heard it was like really fun to play. It was just incredible.
Really fun to play.
It was incredibly unbalanced, and the only way to get like any sort of balancing, like every single other. So to just know what we're talking about, Evolve is a game where you play as either this group of troopers or you play as a big monster, and the monster gets more and more powerful as it kills people.
No, it's like tasks it has to do. It's like collect eggs or something.
Gotcha. Sorry.
Yeah, so you like run and hide as the monster, and like there's like these spores I think that you try to get to around the map
then you slowly get bigger and bigger to the point where you just mess up all of the soldiers.
Yeah, there's like 3 stages that you have to go through.
Like every soldier though that you got outside of the default ones cost like $4.99, and then every monster costs like $17 or something outrageous.
Yeah.
But it killed the game. The monetization did, and then eventually they tried making it free to play, and that didn't work either. Because that game wasn't originally free to play. That's why people were pissed. They were like, "I already bought the game, and now I have to buy every character." But then more successful games and better games came out, kind of with that same model, like Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, Dead by Daylight's really fun.
I haven't actually played it, but I've seen a ton of gameplay.
You've never played it? It's pretty fun, man.
I'm upset that I haven't played it, but I think it's just because I want to play with people.
Yeah. I'd be down to play together.
I'll look into buying it then. It looks like fun.
It's pretty fun.
I would love to play Vermintide with you.
What is it?
Warhammer Vermintide. So it's a first-person game.
Mm-hmm.
You choose amongst a few people. There's like a dwarf with a shield and a hammer. He's very tanky. There's like a warrior, a pyromancer, a archer, and a witch hunter. The witch hunter has like a rapier and a gun. But it is a first-person game where you take on just massive swarm. It's like Dead by Daylight, but medieval with rats.
Ooh, okay.
Like these man-sized rats that come at you.
Yeah.
So it's just Dead by Daylight where there's swarms upon swarms of enemies, and you have to fight them. But it's a little bit more terrifying because there's no guns. It's not a ton of range. There's a lot more just fighting them up close.
Yeah. But
it was pretty cool.
How excited are you for Back for Blood?
Yo, we're gonna play a lot of that.
100% we are.
We should get Caleb on board.
Yeah, get Caleb on board for a little.
I want to get a 4-man team. I want to see if I can get maybe Mariah and Caleb or something.
I'd be so down.
Maybe we could live stream it. Maybe that'd be fun.
Mm-hmm. That would be fun.
It'd be a good game to stream.
Man, I can't wait. I can't wait for... Are you going to get Rainbow Six Extraction?
No.
No? Not interested?
It doesn't look that good.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of interested. I think I want to get it.
Now, if you could recommend 3 games, maybe leave out the obvious ones. Like, obviously, I could say get Skyrim, and you could say get Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
But... Well, this is the last thing I'll ask you for the podcast episode.
Okay.
Name 3 games that you have that you say, when you get a chance, buy this game, and you won't regret it.
Dying Light.
Okay. Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm just kidding.
I want to say... Oh, man. I want to say... God, no. I want to say Sea of Thieves again, but I feel like that one is becoming obvious. I don't know. Sea of Thieves is really fun.
Or you can say Sea of Thieves. That's fine.
Okay.
You beat that dead horse.
Yeah, absolutely. City Skylines, but not at full price.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, but not at full price.
I didn't know you played a builder sim.
Yeah.
That's
City
awesome.
Skylines. Yeah, it's a fun
I didn't see that
game.
one coming.
I have a pretty built out city. I'll show you after this if you want to see it.
Yeah, I'd love to. My 3 would be Brutal Legend. It was down here. I had another one for Outer Wilds, which was so close to winning Indie Game of the Year in the year this came out. But it is one of the most beautiful games I've ever played.
Okay.
And PC Builder Simulator. I'll end on a simulation game too.
Yeah, a little PC Builder Simulator.
I love PC Builder Simulator. It's just serene, mindless. It's kind of like you ever have a project that you're doing, and like it's weirdly peaceful to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what PC Builder Simulator is for me. It's just kind of my Zen mode.
That's kind of how I feel about yard work sometimes.
I hate yard work. You want to do my yard?
You pay me.
Like $10.
No.
Fine. How much you
I would
want?
have to drive down there too. I'd want $70.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're in another city.
Mm-hmm.
I would not pay you $70. There is someone that I hire,
but
to do
for
my yard.
$70, I would do a damn good job.
There is someone that I already hired to do my yard, and I only have to pay him $10. So no.
No, thank you.
I just want the yard mowed and the weeds gone. I don't give a crap about anything else. I rent, dude. I don't care what the yard looks like.
Dude, my backyard was fucked. Like, it was so bad when we first bought this house. It was so overgrown. We had these, like, I think they're called devil trees. But they were super overgrown. That was one of the things we did when we got back from Utah. Just like last week. We just like cut out so much just brush, and like I have such a large backyard now.
I was going to to do a lot of yard work today, but I already went out to like go clean out my car and stuff, and I had sweat more today than I have in like a year.
So hot.
It was so hot today, and so I was just like, "Fuck the yard, I'll do that later."
Yeah,
because I mean, on the bright side though, I cleaned out my car, and so like,
I cleaned out my car too.
I also like I washed my car, and I got I got like the nice cleaning rag for the inside, so it looks brand new.
Nice. Yeah, I just got the trash out,
except for all the scratches that I have in my car.
That's funny.
I was pissed. I washed my car, and while I was washing it, I don't know who opened their door on my car, but I have like these scratch lines near the rear of my car, and I've had my car for less than a year.
Hate to see it.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. If you like what you're hearing from us, go ahead and follow us on Spotify, YouTube, wherever you like to listen to podcasts. Follow us on all of our social media at AVP Casting. But Jordan, you have anything to say?
No, I'm just really excited for a lot of upcoming games. I can't wait to play them, so I feel like we have new stuff to talk about.
Yeah, if you can't tell, we're kind of running at the bottom of the barrel of things that we actually think we could get content out of. Because there are games, there are a ton of games we haven't talked about, but we don't have a ton of experience with other games that we feel like we could get half an hour to an hour of content from.
Yeah. So I feel like we're just riding it out, and we're so close. We're so close to so many new games.
Yeah. Because I want to do the Skyrim. We have Back for Blood. There's another game coming out. Dying Light 2, obviously.
Yeah, Dying Light 2. We're gonna do a COD episode.
Yeah, we're gonna do a new one on the new COD. Mm-hmm. That'll probably be why I get it.
Yeah.
And if you guys have any games that I don't own that you want me to play, pay me and I'll buy them.
Give me money for them.
Send me game codes. I don't care.
There you go.
I'll play them. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for listening.
Yeah, thank you guys. We really appreciate it.
Bye, everyone.